All right, guys. Before I get started, I want to mention some add-ins that I have that you may need, because I'm still not sure about all this shit. So if I can find my add-ins, that'd be great. There we go. So here's a list of all the active add-ins that I have, just to make sure that if there's any features missing that you're seeing, that you know what to refer back to, then just add these in. Alright, so what I did was, when I made my O-ring, I did a whole suite feature, so I have an entire inner circle here, which helps me. So what I did was, I went from hide, how it originally was, and I clicked show. So now you can see that inner circle here. And since this is just a new assembly showing you guys how to do this, I will select my, oh man, what's it called? I think it's my lock ring is what I want. Yep. This is like for the bottom of the faucet. Alright. I'll rotate this using my X and Y stuff. There we go. Alright. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is mate this inner circle here to the inside of this tube and make it concentric. That way it's locked into position with that inner circle, since they're supposed to be the same. Alright, I'll go and OK that. Next thing I'm going to want to do is take that same line. Hopefully. We'll go to Advanced Mate. We'll do Profile Center. And you see how they slide right into each other? You're going to make your offset whatever the diameter of your ring is. So for this, or not the diameter, I would say the radius. So the diameter is 0.12, so it's going to be 0.06. And you will hit OK. And there you go. Now when you do it for the faucet, when you take all your faucet things and put them together, you see how they're kind of layered on top of each other. 9 is on top of 10, and 10 is on top of 11, and then it's vice versa with another ring. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go ahead and mate just like we did with this lock ring and the O-ring here at the bottom. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to show your inside sketch. You're going to mate them to your number 11 here, your spacer, the exact same way, except you're going to make your offset distance when you do your advanced mating, whatever the space is between, oh, I should rephrase it, it's the space, goddamn, the diameter, like how deep 10 is, so like the depth of 10, because it's got to be sitting on top of 10. So if you do the rings, the distance away, then it would be including the depth of 10 and then the radius of whatever your 9 is, which I might as well just fucking show it. Alright, so I'll finish that mate. I'll do an insert component. Oh man, if I remember what all this shit's called. I need the filter screen first off. I need one of these. I'll just do the one side to show you guys what I'm talking about here. And then I need the ring filter right here. Okay. Then I need the spacer. There we go. Okay. I'll rotate this. That way they're all on the same page here. Alright. So first off, we're going to zoom way the fuck in. move this way. We'll take this, which the thickness of is there we go, 0.005. Oh, actually, hold on here. We'll go back up and we'll do this ring filter. Go back to my sweep, get that sketch showing. Okay. Now we can make these two concentric, which they are now. We go down to our advanced mate with our profile centers. We'll make these two profile centers. So we'll do 0.005 plus whatever the radius of that ring is. Which is 0.015. There we go. Huh. Hold on here. I probably got this backwards. Shit. Keeps going further in. Okay, hold on. Go down here. I got this. Okay. So we'll do advanced mates, profile center between that and this. Okay. Zoom back out. 0.03. Wonder if I do negative, what'll happen? Huh. Flip dimension. There we go. If that happens, just click flip dimension, I guess. Alright, so we got 0.03 for that. And you can already see how it's kind of like sitting on top. So if we do 0.015, you can see how it's just barely resting on there. So if we had another 0.005 for the room it takes to, just kind of fit that in there and lock everything together. So let's try that. And let's mate that entire surface to this guy. If we can here. Okay, well this whole thing is supposed to be circular, so if I take the very top of this edge, which is the direct center of that one, and I put it to here, maybe. That face needs to be parallel. Okay, coincident. Now if we got that face coincident, I should be able to take that point. Should be able to, I'm going to stress that. Okay. So now I've got it to actually come down. Oh, wrong point here. That's another thing you're probably going to want to look into too, is when you do your spacer, you get that in there. But look at that. That motherfucker is flush. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll make sure to get the full submission done here pretty soon, so that you guys can take a look at what the full assembly would look like.